What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and this your boy, say it with me, SupremeTDK, and we are back with another video, guys, today. Now, as all you guys know, that season 6 just recently dropped in Modern Warfare, and I would just like to show you guys my top 5 class setups that I use in Warzone personally. Now, guys, these are my opinionated class setups. You know, everybody has their own touch or player style and what they use on their guns, what makes them good with it, and these are what makes me good. And these are the attachments that make me feel like I'm a warrior when I play, you know, Warzone. You know, I feel like a crusader in the arena, you feel me? So these are my class setups that I use personally, guys. So if you guys have something different that you use with any combinations of these class setups, let me know now after watching my top 5 down below in the comments section. So with further ado and all that extra talking, guys, let's go ahead and hop right into the class setup. So guys, this right here is my top 5 that I'm about to show you guys. Now, I do use some of the same weapons, just a different secondary, but I'm gonna show you guys the secondary as well, because you know I have to, kind of, because it's a top 5. But let's go ahead and hop right into the first class, guys. I'm gonna be using, you know, the FIN LMG. Now, as you guys know, when this gun first came out, it was a dominant weapon. I still use it personally sometimes when I play Warzone, you know, this and the Bruin. But you know, I've been using this more of lately, guys. I just want to give you guys a different feel, just because everybody knows what the runs on the Bruin. So if you guys are using this weapon here, make sure you use a Monolith Suppressor, XRX long shot adverse. The reason why we run this right here is because of the damage range, the bullet velocity, and the fire rate. You guys see that boost of a fire rate right there? It just increases, you know, it just increased so by monstrously, bro. It just like, this is like the Vesper, how it was in BO3 but in LMG form. Then we have the tac laser and the Corp Combat Hollow Sight. This sight right here is amazing on this weapon. I can't stress it enough. Make sure you guys use this sight. It's the best one. I cannot tell you guys this enough. But if you guys use something else different on this class, so let me know down below in the comment section, because you know, this is my own personal class for it, guys. You know, I really haven't experimented that much. But let's hop into the Underbarrel, you know, the Ranger foregrip, guys. I'm gonna be using recoil stability, you know. So guys, this right here is my top 5 class setups that I use when I'm playing Warzone. You know, any of these classes here, guys, have on my personal opinions, like I said before in the beginning of the video. So do be mindful of that and the reason why I use these attachments. And I'm gonna go ahead and hop right into it, guys. First, we're gonna start off with this right here. I know it's an MP7, but this is a, you know, LMG class setup. But you know, this right here is gonna be the Fin, guys, LMG, you know, with Monolith Suppressor, XRX long shot adverse. The reason why we run this right here is because you guys can by this right here in the pros, the damage range, velocity, bullet velocity, and fire rate. And you guys see how much the fire rate had a buff on this. You know what I'm saying? Mobility, yeah, you can fix that, but I'm gonna tell you guys how to fix the mobility. When you do put this on, it makes your gun, you know, the recoil, you know, sway, you know, differently, guys. It's just completely different. And we're gonna be using the tac laser. The reason why, guys, you know, the aim down sight speed, you need that for LMGs, especially this here. You know, the aim stability, aim walking steadiness, you know. And we do use this sight right here, you know, the Corp Combat Hollow Sight. This is my favorite hollow sight to use for this weapon in particular. You know, any other weapon I'll be using the VLK, but this right here, this is the attachment that fits it perfectly well. I can't stress it enough. And like I told you guys about the fire rate on the XRX long shot adverse, we have a fix for that, and that's going to be the Ranger foregrip. Now, guys, this helps the recoil greatly, as you guys can see by looking at the stats and the statistics. You know what I'm saying? Aim stability is also there too. I don't think different, the mobility just goes back down a little bit, but it is a very needed, guys. You need Ranger when you're using that XRX long shot adverse. So let's go and hop into the secondary, guys. We're gonna be using the Flood SMG, you know, the MP5. I'm gonna use a Monolith Suppressor on this class setup, guys. You know, reason why, sound suppression and, you know, damage range. You already know, get the good stuff, guys. You know, we're going to be hopping into the Underbarrel, you know, the Merc foregrip. You always have to have a Merc foregrip. Now, just know that all my MP5 class setups are different, and I love each and every single one of them. If you guys use anything different than I use on my MP5 class setup, let me know down below in the comment section now after watching this. So, like I said, Merc foregrip, guys, you know, hip fire accuracy, since I love the hip fire when I'm using this weapon. 45 round ammunition mag, stripper grip take, you know, for the aim down sight speed, and, you know, the sprint to fire speed. That's always good. and you know, sleight of hand, you know, for faster reload. Now I did get this class setup from my boy Hydra. You know, this is one of my favorite MP5 classes to use because it's just so handy and I love it, you know. And it mostly reminds me of my multiplayer class setups. And, you know, perks, and somebody asked what my perks are, you know, in one of my latest videos, why I didn't show them, but EOD, overkill, and amp with the C4, and, you know, heartbeat sensor. But guys, I heard that flashes and stun grenades are just greatly, you know, in Warzone now. We're gonna be using the GRA. And guys, this GRA class is the same. It's going to be for the next one, just the secondary changes. So keep in mind, I'm going to show you guys the secondary as well. So Monarch Suppressor on the GRA, you already know the damage range. Tempest 26.4 Archangel Barrel. You guys already know the reason why we use this, because the damage range it increases plus with the Monarch Suppressor. So that's double the damage range, bullet velocity, recoil control. That's all good stuff. Aim down sight and movement speed, all with a fix, guys. All you got to do is slap on that attack laser sight right there, and it fixes all your problems. You know, aim down sight, speed as a pro, and stability, and walking steadiness. You already know, guys. I'm just give you guys the heads up. Commando 4 group, this is what I use. Now I'm gonna tell you guys how I got this class set up. After I told you the ammunition 60 round mags, but I got this class set up after picking it off the ground. I think I was playing duos with my friend Hydra. You know, we almost won. I picked up some random dudes GRA, and it was just slapping, it was destroying enemy guys. So you know, after that I was just hooked to this class setup. You know, I basically could tell what he was using by looking at it, you know. SMG, like I told you, all my MP5 class setups are different. This is a monolithic interior suppressor, bullet velocity, and bullet suppression. And we're gonna be using the tac laser, you know what I'm saying? Well, not the tac laser, the 5MW laser for hip fire accuracy. You know, we love the hip fire and sprint to fire speed. And you know, that does replace the monolithic when we use not this one here, but you know, regular monolithic, it has hip fires, you know, no better. Let me show you guys just for a little glance. It has, you know, on the suppressor, you know, oh dang, it don't. I'm gonna be thinking about something else. But you guys get what I'm talking about, you know. I'm gonna be using the FTAC collapsible stock. You ought to know, use this aim, down sight, movement speed, and you know, movement speed in general, guys. You know, you need that. And operator 4 grip, you know, recoil control. 45 round ammunition mags, nothing too special, nothing too special. Let's hop into the next one, guys. Now this right here is my second GRA class. Now guys, attachments are pretty much the same. I'm tell you, the only difference is, guys, we have an Origin 12. Yes, I became one of those players after dying by it 24/7, guys. I had to use this class setup. So this is the Origin 12 with the Force Tac Impaler, guys. The reason why, because the damage range of tighter bullet pellets, that means the bullet's gonna hit you straightly on your body. It's not gonna spread as much. It's gonna make sure all the bullets hit you. 5MW laser. Yes, this is amazing, guys. This is amazing. I don't use this one because it does aim down sight speed. I need the hip fire accuracy and the sprint to fire speed, because you know you love to get off that sprint and love to start shooting your shots. You know, and the hip fire accuracy, you need that hip fire accuracy to be on point. Because like you guys know, you got the tips. You know what I'm saying? 25 ammunition mag drones. Do not worry about the pros and cons. I mean, the cons to this, basically the pros does matter, but you do not remember the cons, because who aims down with an Origin 12, guys? Let's just be honest. That's what the laser is for, if you can hip fire with it and hit your shots. Super grip tape. Reason why not aim down, because sprint to fire speed. I need that sprint to fire speed. And perks, sleight of hand, if we can get that faster reload on time. You know what I'm saying? It saves lives. You know, same perks. C4 and heartbeat sensor. So let's hop into the next, guys. We're gonna be using the M13 in this one, guys. We're gonna be using Monarch Suppressor, Tempest Marksman Barrel, guys. This is what I use on this. You guys don't know, if you ever watched T Grizzly stream on Twitch, this is his class setup for it. You know, VLK 3.0 optics. I really don't know if it is now, but this was his class setup, and I used it, and it's just amazing. Ranger 4 grip, and I do have a class setup with this weapon as well. You guys can go back to my recent videos and check it out. I did amazingly with this weapon. This ammunition mags, and that's pretty much it for this weapon here. And for the MP5, guys, you know, it's the same thing as the last. You know, nothing too much really changes on this class setup. You know, and I tell you guys that a lot. You know, same thing, perks and lethals and technical. So let's hop into the M14, what I rarely use now, but it's still one of my favorite weapons when I want to have fun with. It's a weapon that you use to have fun with, guys. Just know that. Monarch Suppressor, stock M16 Grenader, Forge Tac, CQS stock. Just around them minutes, dip or grip tape. You guys know what this does. I'm gonna tell you guys what this does right here. It's damage range, bullet velocity, recoil control, plus with monitor suppressor, you know, that's double the damage range. You know, I want to stress this out to you guys. Now, the MP5. Now we're missing an attachment on this guy, but we're gonna use the FTC class of stock, slide of hand, 45 inch mag, and operator for a grip. That's pretty much it for this right here. And let's hop into the class that has just the different perks. We're gonna be using the we're gonna be using the Kilo, guys. You know, one of my favorite weapons. I almost dropped my first nuke with it actually when Modern Warfare first started. So this gun always has a heart in my eyes, guys. You know, spot in my heart for me. So Monic suppressor and single arm 19-8 Prowler barrel, damage range, bullet velocity, recoil control, plus with monitor, that's double the damage range, guys. You already know. VOK optic sight. I love the VOK optic sight on this weapon here. The VOK optic sight is just the best sight in the game for assault rifles. I don't use it on M4, but any other assault rifles I do use it on because it's amazing. And you're going to be using the Ranger 4 grip, guys, because I love this. You know, recoil control and stability. You know, it's all good for me. 6 round ammunition mags, and that's pretty much it. And the difference I use on this is the Desert Eagle Eyes. I don't use this. I swap this out as soon as I get my ghost class. So basically, this is basically my ghost class, guys. I'm gonna tell you something about this class setup here. Now, get your like I tell you guys, you guys play Warzone, you guys already realize this. Get your overkill class first, then get your ghost class. This is just a temporary class unless you really want to use this gun. I just use this because, you know, the perk and because it has my kilo on if I want to make a kilo video, but mostly because of the ghost class. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, the post notification button, and this here boy, say it with me, SupremeTDK. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.